Hey look, there's an Eevee over there. Oh, nice, a Ralts. If there was a bench nearby, this would be the best shiny hunting spot in the game. Huh. Okay, this is going to be your guide to the best shiny hunting spots in Pokemon Legends ZA. So yeah, you sit at a bench, it respawns all the Pokemon nearby. That is how you shiny hunt in this game. Now, the interesting thing about benches is they always face you away. So if you just hold down on the joystick, you turn around into the bench, and then you press A, and then you can automatically reset the area. It takes a little bit of time, but if you have a turbo controller and then like you tape down or don't really care about the joystick too much and find a way to hold it down all night, you'll wake up to shiny Pokemon. That's what a lot of people are doing. So I'm just going to try to look for the best places to reset the area, and then after doing that enough times, potential shiny. Also, after messing around with the Eevee spawns, Eevee is really weird because it spawns here or behind the wall. So if you want to take a more active shiny hunting method, like you have to go all the way back here to this like corner area, and then when you come back you might not even see the Eevee because it respawned behind the wall. So yeah, this is going to be a wall spawn now. And then you have to like go over here to check. So then Eevee will just like walk out from there, and then that's a good way of kind of seeing when it despawns. Because the spawn radius on Eevee is also pretty interesting. Like, he's still here, still here, still here. So, like, you actually have to go all the way to this corner to finally get him to despawn. And then I'm wondering if, like, okay, if we go here, will he spawn in and then we can see him? Watch. There's Eevee. We go to the corner, we come back, and then Eevee's gone. And at some point, it loads back in. So that's one thing I want to find out about the spawning mechanics in this game for shiny hunting, is it a larger despawn radius than spawn radius, or is it the same thing and it's just like visual pop-in? So if I despawn Eevee here, is it technically possible that it's respawned here because he's back in range, because he like exactly despawns on this seam? The way of testing it would be just doing this. Just like knowing the max range and then spinning around for a while and seeing if it's shiny or not. That's for another video. I'm trying to show rare locations. Now the next shiny hunt is something I actually did. Shiny Aegislash. You can find it here at the cemetery, and look at that. We have a respawn point right next to it. So Sushi High Roller, same thing as the bench. You need to hold down, press A. That's going to move you in and out of the place. And then you want to do this during nighttime, and then you can just kind of wake up to a shiny Honedge. 10 hours resetting in front of Sushi High Roller. Do we have a shiny Aegislash? Yes, we do. No way. That looked red to me. I don't know why it didn't glow. It's off in the distance. Bro. This game's just shiny hunting simulator. Oh yeah, and the location of where to get the Eevee. So this is going to be in the Magenta district, and it's one of the easiest ones to get to. That you go into like this little park area, and then you climb up a ladder, and then everything is right there. And since we're already right by Sushi High Roller, let's go for a shiny Dratini. So you need to go up the parkour in this area to get on the roof. They really make you earn it. Now once you're up here, there's Dratini, there's some benches, and hey look, a balance beam to get on over to the other roof. Just don't fall off. And it's like, could they make it any easier to get a shiny Dratini? It really is that easy. Bench, and then Dratini is right there. And you don't have to check every time because your shiny Pokemon don't despawn. So, yep, Dratini just chilling. Awesome. Now we got lucky with a little bit of rain. So Goomy just kind of spawns all over the place when it's raining. We have Vert Sector 6 over here. So if you have some rain and you want to go for a shiny Goodra, it's going to be pretty tricky. But going in and out of Restaurant Le Na is going to be how you can at least reset the area and then not like time skip it and make the rain go away. So like, as you can see, it's still raining and we're still going to be getting the Goomy spawns. So the one on the island was an alpha, but if we go back here, we'll see it's not an alpha anymore. And then that means we're resetting the spawns on all the Goomy, and there's multiple Goomies to check or get a shiny from. Now here's the thing. You can AFK this when it's raining, and then like, let's say you wake up and it's no longer raining and you don't have any Goomy around. If you come back and check the next time it's raining, it'll keep your shiny if a shiny spawned. And because one of the Dratini spawns is next to Restaurant Lena, this is also an amazing place to reset in general. So yeah, like the second it rains and you don't have anything else to do, go over here and then start shiny hunting for Goomy and Dratini at the same time. Now here's something I can't believe Game Freak did. So we have Wild Zone 20, we got fully evolved rare alpha spawns here, we have starter Pokemon, and there's a bench, like right in front of where you fast travel to. So you can shiny hunt starter Pokemon, like if you just do the bench method, you wake up and you just have shiny starters waiting there, as well as shiny alpha Pokemon, and that's how I got my boy. Also, if you're trying to catch a shiny alpha Pokemon, don't KO it. If it gets angry after you fail a catch, then just run around for a bit, because you can just infinity dodge in this game until it's not angry anymore. So yeah, like, we're just going to recall, and then we're going to chill. So yeah, there's just a long list of potential shiny Pokemon in this area, and if you've got nothing better to do and you just want to get your shiny setup going, there you go. And also, it doesn't matter if, like, Pokemon are attacking you either, because, like, once you interact with the bench, the Pokemon just despawn. Like, they don't full hard despawn, but they, like, unload. So then you can just do whatever, and there's always enough time to just time skip. Now, one of the most unexpected shiny hunting spots is going to be right here in Vert Sector 9. So you go to the Pokemon Center, you go up the warp pad, and then you just kind of run south. But if you're doing any kind of resetting in this area and these Kakuna are in range, you could just have shiny Kakuna and it could be pretty crazy. Also, that goes into the mechanics. So the reason why all of this works is that shiny Pokemon, once they spawn in, they don't despawn. So that's why it's like, but what if I AFK all night and then I overwrite a shiny Pokemon because I'm running in and out of the game? Doesn't work that way. So hold up to 10 shiny Pokemon in the game, and initially people thought like, oh, if you find an 11th, the oldest one kind of gets overwritten, but no, the 10 Pokemon always stay loaded in, so if you're finding less shiny Pokemon after a reset, it might be because you have your 10 somewhere on the map, so you need to clear out all the shiny Pokemon you've encountered in places you might have shiny hunted. It could also just be weird because if you're just doing parkour or playing the game, there could just be like 3 shiny Pokemon right now on your map somewhere in the game. Found a random shiny while recording. Good job, Feraligatr. So the Vivillon and the Scatterbug are going to be the ones that do you in the most, because if you're always just running around, like, these things are spawning in all over the place non-stop. I'm definitely failing this catch. Okay, never mind. It's like I had the Dusk Ball active during day, but it was okay. Yeah. Shiny hunting is this. Now, the one thing I haven't been able to find is a bench next to Riolu. I wonder if that actually might be close enough. So this is more going to be for getting like the shiny Dex Riolu, because if you want shiny Lucario, you can just use one of the benches in Wild Zone 20. But earlier, before Wild Zone 20, you can get Riolu shiny here. And the Riolu location is going to be by Wild Zone 3. You got some Holovators to get up to where the bench is above the Looker Bureau. And then the last spot I want to talk about is the Lumio Sewers. So yeah, it might not be something you immediately think about, but that's the area. Like, it's a door, and it loads in a place, and I'm guessing this could also lead to like a shiny Magikarp or some kind of other interesting shiny Pokemon. I think Goomy also spawned down here during the rain. So if you want to double up, you know, you can get Goomy out here during the rain, and then maybe something in here during, just during the normal spawn. But there's not a lot of spawn locations immediately, so I don't know how far it goes and how many Pokemon it spawns in this area. But there you go. Tell me what you guys think. Do you have any other spots where you found like some really good resetting for shiny Pokemon? Comment your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it, all that fun stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.